Hello everybody, my name is Not Julia, also known as Splits Anomalous on TikTok and Twitch, and we are continuing What Remains of Edith Finch. If you're thinking, oh, she has the same outfit on as she did yesterday, and she also has the same screen up, that's because I'm just recording full through. So actually, it's been not even a day for me, it's been 2 days for you guys. So, we're gonna play the next one. We went through Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, and Walter, the siblings. We've gone through Odin, the great-great-grandfather of us. I'm thinking Sam's next in order. Um, unless we're going in order of years, which wouldn't make sense because Calvin was back in 1961 and Walter was in 2005. So I think Sam's gonna be next because he's the last sibling alive right now. Um, out of those, and they haven't mentioned Kay, so I'm wondering if Kay. Yeah, they said Kay is Sam's first wife in the last one. So we're gonna see Sam's story hopefully next. So let's get into that. We figured out that Walter got hit by the train after he finally came out of the basement, and this train track is now collapsed. So we are going to walk back to the house, I'm
I
assuming.
don't know if I should even be writing this.
About this? Or are you about to say something you shouldn't be writing?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Yeah, okay. Telling the entire story. Oh.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who? No one's alive. I mean, I don't know if Kay or... I don't know who Sanjay is. Sven is Eddie, so is that like our father? Because she hasn't really mentioned her father at all. He might not be in the picture. Who? There's no way you're 17 to have a daughter or a son or something like that. I don't have a child.
And the
There's...
history you're a part of.
There's somebody missing from this, because everyone's dead. Either something's missing, or it's like a dad or baby K, but... Hmm. It's gorgeous though. This whole thing. I want to go to the tippy top. There's a big statue that fell down right here.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah. Are we writing to our future self?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Well, they're believable. I mean, the only story that's wildly far-fetched is Molly's, because she's a child and probably didn't know what was going on after she ate the berries that she was hallucinating. But it makes a lot of sense. All these stories are very believable if you take them out of the fantasy world they were put in. The one that was super realistic was Walter's and like Calvin's, because clearly Calvin fell off the swing. The wind was going way too fast and got launched off into the ocean and died. Walter literally broke the wall and got hit by a train. Those are the two like realistic, and Odin, you know, he died from the shipwreck, I think. Barbara, the comic is obviously far stretched, but I think somebody came into the house and killed her. And took her ear off for some reason. So that's pretty realistic story. And Molly is the most far-fetched one the way she explained it because she's a child, but I think she started hallucinating and died from poison berries. Is my theory. Or she fell out of the window. Probably shouldn't be walking on this, huh? Broken dock? Let's go. Because what's the worst that could happen? The fact that they've all written, like, diaries and then died, I'm nervous that she's writing this and is going to die as well. And there's gonna be no one left of her family or something like that. Or maybe she's writing to her future self, like maybe she gets like amnesia or has something where like she's going to forget so she can read this over and
And
over
when
again.
you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I like the fit. Oh, I can only see her hands, but
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
yeah.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is our cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh my god, it's a pet cemetery.
3
Those were
of
all
the
the
gerbils
birds.
were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Cats, dogs, lots of gerbils, bunnies, fish. Is that Christopher? They had a bunny. I hope that wasn't Molly's because she like ate everything. Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Murphy, Daisy, Lucy. I had a dog named Lucy too. Christopher. Oh, Christopher's right here. Okay. That was a 5-year-old fish. They usually don't last that long. Shadow is a cat, 78 to 88. Is that their stray cat? 10 years old. Oliver the bunny was 7 years old. Bob the dog was 4 years old. Bailey. These are humans.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
They each have little symbols. Molly has her cat. She's 10 years old. Calvin he likes space and flew, and he was 11. Sven was older. He was, what did I say before, 49? And he's a carpenter. And Edie was like 100 and something, like 93? 83? 93? Something like that. Trying to see if I move a certain way. Walter, he was old. 33? 43? 50? 53. And he just had he's a rock. Barbara, who was only 16, had her star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Yeah.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you guys have had so much death. That's not something you just move on from.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Is that the house? Oh, that's not the railway. That's the house. I didn't know it sank like right
Edie's side
there.
was always easier for me to understand.
Oh. I'm just trying to go over here first.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Those are her brothers, yeah. Gregory, we have not learned about Gregory and Gus, but we did learn about Sam. Wait, that's her brothers? Oh. So these are her brothers, but this isn't her brother. Aren't these guys all Are they all siblings? Are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them siblings? I'm a little confused. At least no, these are Eddie's siblings. No. Eh. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, so that's her great-grandmother. Eddie would be her grandmother. Oh, Eddie is not Dawn's mother. She's her grandmother. Is Kay her mother? So this is Sam's her dad. That's why it's her uncle. That's why she keeps saying uncle. Or something like that. No. Is that how it goes? He would have had her when he was 18. I guess that makes sense for the time period. Where's Kay? You said first wife, so maybe. Oh.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Yeah. Was Sanjay her husband? I think Sanjay was her husband. And that's our brother. They never found Milton, did they?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I know there was another path, but I'm not sure which way is the way to go. So I'm just kind of going forward. And I don't think this leads anywhere more than just up here.
But looking back on it now...
No, it definitely leads
If she
to
told
more.
me there was going to be so much climbing... I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
We are pregnant at 17? Girl. 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 Damn. Oh, so you are writing it for your daughter. Is she 17 right now? That's what she said, wasn't it? Girl, you are climbing at 17 with 22 weeks. Alright, where do I go after this? See, that's what I was saying. I didn't think this is where I was supposed to go. Where do I go now? I don't see anything. Oh, there's a ladder there. Like, I can't see anything. There's a ladder right here. Silly me. It's hard to see. It's
Grandpa
dark.
Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Yeah, I pieced it together. Grandpa. That is her father. I had the time all wrong. Grandpa Sam.
They were both pretty intense.
Okay, yeah, that's intense.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
It's really pretty. I feel like this is not the place to go just yet. Let me walk around.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. That was his first wife. I remember them specifically pointing out first wife, so that's why I keep saying that. Let's see, Sam, 50 to 83. You were 33 years old. Let's see what happened to you.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
Shooting
It's gonna rain the whole
week.
weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Oh, you're here.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Hey! Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like what?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught me you don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
What am I supposed to be photographing? I figured it was this now. I don't see anything else really.
Let's see. Maybe. Was it? It could have been.
I don't see anything. I figured it would be this, but... A flash. Oh.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Okay.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn up. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. Great shot, Dawn!
Damn!
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm walking now.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
She watched him die. Oh man, that one's bad. I think that's one of the worst ones so far. Oh man. Oh, and that picture's so cute too. Aw. He looks like he would be fun to hang out with. Now we can go through here. That's pretty awful.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
And we're crawling around here pregnant. That's like my main thing now that I know that. Oh man. Ooh. Now, there's one scene, I think it's the most popular scene from this game, that I do know that something happened. And if it's this, whew, this is gonna be a hard one. Teamwork, respect, strength. This is a crazy looking nursery.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
There's two here. We gotta go up that next. (1976 to 1977). Divorce contract, Sam.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh man, it's this one.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Wait, what do I do? Okay.
Things over, Gregory. It's time to. Mom, hold on, sweetie.
Is that Kay?
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
A lot of fun is what he saw. I'm trying to like hit the stupid duck.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel her slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night. I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
I'm so sorry, baby.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
That's why they got divorced.
I'm sure he's happy. I think he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I have like goosebumps all over. That one is probably the worst one. I mean, I don't know how it could get worse. That's so sad. Like tearing up. Gus though. So Dawn is our mom, and this is our uncles. This is Gus, a poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, and he remarried.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
He's really up high.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
So there's a storm and he's outside.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Oh, baby boy.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So he got crushed by the tent because it was poorly made. He was 13. Oh, yeah, so he didn't want a stepmother. And because of that, he stayed outside instead of going in the tent during the storm, and the tent blew away and crushed him. That's a horrible death. Oh, he had a mohawk too. It's so cute. I love the portraits that she painted. Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time. Duties dawn. Sweep trash. Gus mop, mow yard. Greg be a baby. Oh. Jump rope, jumping jacks, push-ups, crunches. Run to the mailbox and back.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Yeah, I would not
At the
want
time,
to be in
it was
the
as
same
far
room.
away as she could get.
I mean, yeah, I guess they don't want to disassemble any of the other rooms, so you just had to look down on it all.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Yeah, there's her brother. That's Gus. That's her father. It's a cute room. It's a cute loft. I mean, I wouldn't want to be looking at my siblings' cradles and stuff.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Copy passport for volunteer center. Meet with relief rep. After school teaching something others. Dawn Finch. Pack. Fly to India. Oh, we got computers now. Oh, she has so much she did. Oh, we're helping hands create safe places.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh, that's nice.
Lewis was born a year later.
Here? What if Milton's still in the house?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Edith,
And to see kids in the house again.
Edith, Milton, and Lewis. Thyme, sage, basil, mint. Oh, and they all have their own little garden. Dawn.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So someone built this? Are we at the top now?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
No, so she taught. So this is like the teacher.
But it didn't last.
Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Oh. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Dawn Finch. Well, she wrote a book.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
How is she building all of this if Sven's not alive anymore? 1992.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
I was gonna say, is that blood? Whoops. Can I go in? Yeah. Oh, he liked architecture. He made some models.
Milton
magic
Finch in
paintbrush.
The Magic Paintbrush.
Hold on. You never got to finish it.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, that says 2003, but these don't have dates on them. This one doesn't. Oh, I know she said her mom never gave up, so why would they put a date down?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then
Yeah.
she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
He found something in the house? Oh yeah, I guess he's all over everything. He like went through all the crawl spaces and stuff and found all that stuff.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
What did Lewis do?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
(1988 to 2000.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
It's shiny in there, that's for sure.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I have a feeling I know what it smells like. No, 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 no. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Just go back in, please. Yeah.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
It's supposed to be like a... high school diploma.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What do I do?
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh, I do have to go up there. Okay.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah, he's gonna chop his hand off. That's
Like a
what
whole
I'm
new
super
Lewis.
nervous about.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, puppy! I'm so scared
On the
he's
edge of
gonna
a
chop
city
his
he
hand
named
off.
Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Okay.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
Like video games.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
Weren't
were
real.
all in his imagination,
Yeah.
so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
That's probably not the best way to go. Ooh.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Someone's trying to talk to us, or was.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
This
handsome queen.
Aw.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister
sinister
serpents.
serpents. He followed the sound of her
Silverheart.
silver harp.
I'm doing pretty good at multitasking this, though.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Audio just went a little weird. Oh my god.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Can I see the princess? Or the queen? Where'd she go? No, this is also our real body. It's our locker. Yeah. Nice touch of the Chinese food that gets ordered. Yeah.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh man, he's here after hours, I think.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
So what? Yeah.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
I mean, I know what it feels like to imagine an entire world, but I've never been lost in it in reality. This must be hard.
Including
I didn't
the
even know you
wise
could do
Calico
that.
who insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
This is amazing artwork.
There was only one thing left to do.
Become king.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess that does happen sometimes. That's really sad. Oh. He just wanted to. Why did he think Milton was his fault? Milton ran away or something. No, can't open that.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Probably easier. I imagine she cares about Edie a lot.
I wish we'd stayed.
Yeah.
But I understand why we left.
Is this your room? Or your mother's room?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Looks like it, yeah, you guys shouldn't even finish packing.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Did Edith die? Let me look at something for a second. Yeah. Because 2010, a week later. Oh, she said no, because it made it harder for her.
But it had to end one way or another.
Or easier or harder for her, for
All that's left
Edie.
now was to tell you about that last night.
Yeah. This is Edith's old room, I think. Or our room.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say
Yeah.
a word.
So she's still alive.
Until
at that point.
supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had
yeah,
been shut off
present.
that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
I'm surprised she wouldn't know about it. Yeah, this is the only room we haven't been in yet. The library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I don't think it's the stories. I think you just had a really unfortunate
We'll have the
series of
nursing home
events.
send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Mm.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Like a tsunami.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
I'm
No.
sure.
I've seen that house every day of my life. never thought I'd go back to it.
I guess if you could walk out, you would, wouldn't you?
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
I mean, the light was pretty bright there.
I started seeing things.
The deer that killed Sam.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, this is her old house.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh, we have old hands like we are her. Too.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
What about our book?
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
So she died that night. I'm assuming the medication, that's why they pointed it out. Alcohol and medication.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Yeah.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Yeah.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh. I understand.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Maybe it's more for you.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Yeah.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh. No, don't tell me she died at childbirth or something.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh man, she died having him. Or her. or Shirley Dallas, 1948 to 2013. Hmm. This was so good. Oh my god. That was a beautiful story. Who the heck came up with that? The end of everything. Finish all stories. Are there more achievements? That was like the first achievement I ever got in the entire game. Wow. Look at all these people, and they're all like little kid pictures. Oh. It's so unique. They didn't even do like current stuff. It's all when they were younger. That's so cool. We never figured out what happened to Milton. He must have died, but they never found him, right? This is a small team. Those credits did not go on for that long. The fact that they made something this incredible. Okay, we're still going. I was gonna say, a small team. So we appreciate all of these people in the credits, all of these amazing people. Ooh, see John's name in the ending credits. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Oh, puppy. Gus, Don, and Gregory. Oh, puppies. Oh. I like that all the stuff in the credits are like stuff like we climbed up the rock wall. I saw the soldiers from the story. Some of Lewis's stuff. We got the don't remind me of the baby. The kite, the camera, the frog, not the frog. That's the worst. The Bigfoot and Barbara. Yeah. Poor Angel. 10 cents. Damn. Can't imagine paying 10 cents for a comic now. Oh, the rocket ship, yeah. Oh, look at that little country picture. Oh, that is a funny picture. Oh my god. Oh, ball pit. The shark wall. Oh, that was from Molly. The cat, like different beaks, the mouse, roller skate, the helmet, the peaches. Hey. The bird cages. Oh, that's a cute picture too. The phone. Are these different? Are these people who took the pictures for the game? Who are in the different pictures? Because it doesn't say like titles anymore, like game designer and stuff. I didn't even notice the wall changed. Playtesters, wow! Good job, playtesters! The peephole in the music box. Special thanks. Trick or treat, smell like beef. Ready, set, dead. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. Memorial, the Edith Finch team. 2012 to 2017. The end. Oh my goodness. It's over? The replay story option is now available. Wow. But now this should have a thing on it saying when she died and then the next. I wish there was a branch out that was like, this is the child. Wow. That was a crazy story. They were so sad. Yeah, so Odin died when the house crashed into the water. Eddie died when she was about to go to the nursing home. Molly died from the poison berries. Barbara died from the intruder. Calvin died falling off the swing. Sam died from getting hit off a cliff as a deer. Walter died from getting hit by a train. Gregory drowned. Gus got hit by a tent in a storm. Dawn got sick. And her husband, they never said how her husband died. They never said if Kay died either. I'm assuming she did. Milton went missing. Lewis, I'm not 100% on how he died. I know he put his head on the chopping block. Did he get hurt at work? Or did he just, like, overdose? That I'm not 100% sure how exactly he died. I'll have to look about the lore of this. And Edith, I'm going to assume died of childbirth. That was an incredible story. I could see why people like were telling me, like, my friend was like, you have to play this game. If you love Fran Bow and Little Misfortune, you're gonna love this game. And it's the same, like, I guess not realty, but like deep story. Like, this is a pretty, like, dark. Each of these were really dark. I think the one that actually made me the most upset was Gregory, because, you know, when it's children, and that was really sad. The other one, that probably got to me was, like, just Edith's or Calvin. When you could actually physically see it, like Gregory and Calvin's, where, like, you saw them falling and flying and being, the talk about, like, oh, I'm sure they're happy. Because he always wanted to fly, because the baby was always laughing and saw all those things before he died. Like, it just hits you, like, it hits my heart different. And the fact that they were all, most of them were so young. And even, like, even Sam, her dad was only 33. Even Eddie, like, she had to watch every single person die except for her daughter, or her granddaughter and great-granddaughter. And even then, like, she probably figured it was going to happen. And now this baby doesn't have, Edith's baby doesn't have any of their family at all. Wow. Odin didn't have to see any of it. Eddie had to see it all. His daughter had to see everything happen. That is so sad. I can't believe that all happened. I don't know if that's based off a real story. If that's based off a true story, that would be wild. That is such a crazy family history. But to come up with this is so, like, intricate, and I'm sure there was tons of stuff that I missed that was, like, referencing certain things and, like, hidden messages and stuff like that. I'm sure there was a lot, but it was still an insane story. And that house was nuts. But, and yeah, Sven died. Got crushed by the dragon. They never said how Sanjay died. They never said how Kay died. If she's dead. I'm assuming she is. Although Sam was only 33. So she probably might be alive, but I guess she's not in the family anymore. But yeah, this was a crazy playthrough. I want to play more games like this. I want to play more, like, really emotional, deep games. I love this game. This is going in my top 10, probably, of all time. Because that's crazy. I mean, I don't have a lot of games to put in my top 10. I do, and I don't, but this one is definitely, for story games, top 10 stories of all time. It's probably my, for story, probably my fourth, or it might be my top 5, because we have Slime Rancher 2 is my favorite story. Journey, or Abzu, Journey, that's 3. So this one's either 4 or 5. I love Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so this might be 5th. I haven't even finished that game and I'm still putting it 4th, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this though. This is super emotional. I'm so, like, I'm just processing, like, that game was sad. I'm processing what happened to everybody. It's such, like, I don't know if it's a curse so much as misfortune, you know. I don't know if I believe in curses, but obviously don't go opening random tombs that have been sealed for thousands of years, because that apparently makes things bad. But I don't know if it was just so much misfortune and just bad luck, I guess, or just happened to be that this family, I don't know, something, and unless it's, if it's unnatural forces or if it's just the way that it had to happen. But yeah, that was that was an emotional journey. I was really hoping that Edith would be alive still, and she's not. That kid did look older, but I think 'cause she said, "I'm sorry I didn't get to be there to see you," you know. So, thank you guys so much for watching this though. This was crazy. You should play it for yourself. You should find all the things. I know there was probably a couple paths I did not go on. There's probably more to it. I don't know if there's more achievements than just those two that I got. There might be more. I have no clue. But yeah, if you guys, you should go play it, absolutely. I always like encourage, like, I'm not going to get every single achievement. I'm not going to do every single thing in a game because it encourages you guys to go do it yourselves. Trying to see if there's more achievements than just that. There are 9 achievements and I have 2. Oh. Huh. Yeah, there's a few achievements. I might do those later if I want to replay it. Maybe not. I'm not a huge achievement chaser. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Absolutely go play this yourself. I forget how much it costs, but yeah, go play this. Go play this. It is amazing, and it's an older game, but it's amazing, and everybody should get to experience this, whether you're watching it or playing it yourself. But if you can play it, definitely play it. Feel it yourself. The music, the atmosphere adds so much to it. Like, I might play through this just silently, like by myself, just to really like feel everything, because it's different when you have to commentate all the time. Um, but the music's amazing. The atmosphere, like, just, I feel like it would be really good just to, like, sit by yourself and like just feel all the emotions of like just sitting in the kids room. I mean, like, these were kids, you know, they're gone. That's what gets me the most is children, because so they're so young. Even like as Sam as like a father, 33 is so young. Like, just like taking in all of the emotions. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Um, you know, eat food, drink water, be healthy, be safe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure what the next game I'm going to play is, but I will hopefully have another one up soon. I'm doing recordings on weekends, so hopefully next weekend I will have something new to play. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!